Okay, that's pretty good.
All right.
Good enough.
So this is Derps day, what, 13?
Yeah, the lighting's really bad here. It's quite the shadow.
But
Whatever.
it's cool angle day.
Yeah, it's from the side, and can you see a bit of a corner? Look, there's a corner here.
Yay! We're making it entertaining for you.
Oh boy.
With cool visual effects.
You betcha. Look. Oh, this ruler is actually hitting his head, believe it or not.
Ow, that actually kind of hurt.
Oh, sorry, man. Don't hit me with it. Don't result cheap jokes. Hit it. Okay.
Okay.
Ow. Okay, put it down.
So we've worked out how the male decision making works.
What percentage of what usually makes the decisions then?
Yeah. So 50% is our stomachs.
So whenever there's food or if we're hungry, you know, the smell of bacon will usually guide us in the direction of making a decision.
But if you don't smell bacon, then you'll just sort of go to the nearest food.
Yeah.
So like when we were downtown just a few minutes ago, it was like every restaurant we went by, one of the two of us wanted to go in because we were hungry.
Yeah, big mistake when you're trying to save money. Going out in the town when you're hungry, not a good idea.
We've made a decision to always bring food with us now when we go out.
Yeah. Anyways, what's the other percentage of the brain?
Okay, 40% is our penis.
You know, if we see anything hot,
it's like,
and I mean, ignoring what the 10% is, if there was something hot and it is also covered in bacon, then it's a done deal. We're gone.
Yeah.
Instantly. No anything else. No, explain what the 10% is.
And the 10% is actual logic and critical thinking.
So what would actually make sense in said situation?
Yeah.
So say if
you're hungry, that last 10% is I need to stop spending money because I'm running out of money.
But then you see a supermodel covered in bacon for $100 a slice, and you're like, well, I gotta go get some of that. I mean, like it's
tap,
hot, sizzle, sizzle is a bacon sound. Should we do that? We had a very interesting discussion about when it's right to sue.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to use any names or anything, but the other day, it was right before one of our shows, some of my castmates went to McDick's and
McDonald's, if you're not into the hip slang of the youth. Anyways, continue.
And got some chicken nuggets, which ended up being raw. So they got food poisoning and puked and stuff. So one of the people's mothers is suing McDonald's, apparently.
Apparently.
We don't know if this is true or not. This is what we've heard.
But in this hypothetical situation, in which we do not know 100% is true, if this, even though we're not using names, it doesn't really matter. But if this is true, I think we have both come to the agreement that it's not really, it's just greedy, and it's not really a good time. It's just a waste of their time. And I mean, it's not really, it's an American thing to do, really. I mean,
we're Canadian. We don't do this stuff.
We don't sue just cuz.
We're nice people. We say sorry when
we get food poisoning, we apologize to the restaurant. McDonald's, they probably won't even go to court because they don't want to waste their time. They'll just pay up because, I mean, it's stupid.
Because it's McDick's. They make billions of dollars a year.
They didn't even have the type of food poisoning where it was consistent, like it lasted forever, you got some serious disease.
They puked for like 20 minutes and then
they still could perform in the show that evening. So I mean,
one of them even went and had like 3 pieces of cake right before the show.
I can understand if they missed the show because of it.
Yeah.
Then they sue because they missed something that they invested like 4 months of their life in preparing for it, and that's like they deserve that time back for some compensation. That's understandable. But they were fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like they threw up like they had the common cold.
Like,
it's a bad thing, but it's not worth suing over.
A reasonable thing to sue over. For example, this happened to my some mutual friend or whatever, and they were at Stupid Store. Or Superstore, and they went to pull this box of knives off of the shelf, right? And they pull it off, and the package opens, the knives fall out, stab them in the foot. So they couldn't walk for months. They were in incredible pain, having to spend tons of money on painkillers and stuff. Had to basically relearn how to walk. That's a reasonable opportunity to sue. So they did, and of course they won.
Yeah. In the end, it's just greedy person being greedy. and the big corporation not really giving a shit. So the greedy person's gonna get what they want because they're just taking advantage. And it is one small person taking advantage of a big corporation, which isn't like, oh, it's terrible. If a corporation was taking advantage of them, that's bad. But I mean,
1%.
But I mean, it's like, I don't know. I just
it's a
think
waste of
pointless.
time and money, really, in my opinion.
You're just wasting your time. Just sure you're gonna get something out of it, but the morality is it's not really worth it.
It's just sort of stupid.
I don't know. What do you guys think? If you got food poisoning that lasted if you got food poisoning, you threw up, and then you were fine like a couple hours after, would you sue? Would you sue, or would you just move on? I mean, they gave them free stuff. They gave them coupons and other free food that wasn't raw, so they did get some compensation there, and they apologized. So it's not like McDonald's just said, "Oh well, deal with it." They at least did something.
Like, is suing taking it too far?
Is spending $2 is spending like $5 at a fast food restaurant and eating something and you get sick? Is that worth suing?
Because
like, who knows how
honestly,
much over?
food poisoning, it happens everywhere. Some places more than others, but it's happened everywhere and will continue to happen everywhere because people make mistakes.
It's a mistake. Mistake happens at 5-star restaurants. They happen at dinky little like fast food places like McDonald's. And I mean, sure, sometimes their food makes you feel like shit either way. But, okay.
I think today was actually good content.
It's a good time to wrap that up.
Yeah.
We just basically talked about when it's right to sue. Obviously, as Canadians, it's mostly not all the time.
I mean, in the U.S., you kind of have to sue because that's what makes their economy go.
Suing?
Yeah.
You know what? It's kind of true.
I mean, it's like
alienating a lot of.
I've heard stories about people suing and winning their cases because they spilt coffee on their crotch in a restaurant, so they sued the restaurant and won. Like, can you get more stupid than that?
I even heard cases of this guy not being able to fit into a booth at a restaurant, so he sued the restaurant because he was too fat to fit into their booth. I don't know if he won. I don't know what happened, but I don't know is he actually took the time to sue for his fat ass being too fat to fit. That's
just stupid.
The definition of America. We are isolating a lot of potential viewers. Anywho, goodbye.
Goodbye.